Welcome everyone, and thank you for joining us once again in this space of reflection. I hope that what we discuss today will be of great help in understanding this important topic more deeply. My intention is not to offend anyone, but rather to invite you to discover together the wonders of God's creation, which is you and me. Reflection on gender ignorance and the true nature of the human being. Gender ignorance is a phenomenon that has permeated society throughout history, leading to the creation of roles and expectations that limit both men and women. This ignorance is based on a superficial understanding of human nature, which mistakenly considers that physical bodies and genitalia define our identity and value as human beings. However, it is essential to recognize that our true nature transcends the physical. What truly defines us is our interior, our emotions, thoughts, and the spirit we share with all human beings. The interior nature of the human being. In the book The Circus of Atheism by Rigoberto Hidalgo, the human condition is addressed from a perspective that goes beyond simple categorizations. Hidalgo invites us to reflect on the authenticity of existence and the importance of recognizing our deeper selves. He reminds us that a human being should not be reduced to limiting labels. Inside each person lies a common essence that goes beyond the gender assigned at birth. The perversion of past lives. From a Gnostic perspective, it could be considered that the experiences of past lives and the perversion of those existences can influence how we manifest and identify ourselves in this life. In Gnosticism, it is taught that the soul goes through cycles of incarnations, and each life is marked by the decisions and learnings accumulated from previous ones. This view suggests that unresolved struggles or lessons learned from past lives may contribute to identity confusions and conflicts in the present. From this perspective, a change in gender or confusion about gender identity today could be seen as a manifestation of the soul seeking to resolve issues of equity, duality, and understanding in its spiritual evolution. The idea that past experiences influence our perception of gender offers a different explanation for the increasing acceptance of diverse identities in contemporary society, suggesting that these experiences are not new, but continuations of a broader process of seeking truth and authenticity. A personal comment. Personally, I believe that recognizing our true nature could radically transform the way we relate to one another. If people realize that their value does not reside in their gender but in their unique character and contributions, we could live in a more equitable and compassionate world. This change in perception would open the doors to greater acceptance and empathy between genders, encouraging everyone to express themselves fully, without fear of judgment or criticism. Accepting that every human being is equal in essence would promote an environment where all could thrive. The struggle for gender equality would not just be a social goal, but a pathway to recognizing our shared humanity. The implications of collective consciousness. If humanity began to recognize this error in its mentality, the impact could be monumental. We could see a decrease in gender-based violence, greater inclusion in all spheres of life, and a flourishing of creativity and collaboration. I invite everyone to contemplate these ideas, how gender identity can be influenced by lessons from past lives, and how this understanding can open new avenues for empathy and acceptance. By recognizing our true nature and the complexity of identity, we can free ourselves from the chains of gender ignorance. Ultimately, by looking beyond the labels, we can move toward a more just and equitable world, where each individual is valued and respected for who they truly are, and where spiritual understanding opens paths for healing and unity. Finally, I ask that you do not take everything I say at face value, but rather investigate for yourselves. If any of this information resonates with you, I hope it has been helpful in your process of self-exploration. Until next time.